today? Welcome back to another Facebook Live or wherever you are watching this. Welcome to another transmission in here at Spoken Learning. So, today, what do we have for our schedule? As you could see, today we have the alphabet and phonemes, okay? So, today we are going to talk about the sounds of the letter in Spanish and their name, okay? Remember, we provide private lessons and we teach children and adults starting 5 years old and up. Okay, so also remember that it doesn't matter if you are beginner or advanced, we tailor your classes according to your necessities. Okay, so I am really happy to be here with you for another class. Let's get started. So let's share the screen so you can see what I am going to talk about today. Okay, so here it is. Perfect. Okay, so let's start with the name of the letters in Spanish. Okay, el alfabeto, Okay, let's start with it. El alfabeto. So in this image, I have the letter and the name of it. Okay, I am going to be saying it in order, of course, and I am going to make some extra clarifications at the end. So let's start. This is A, B, C, Ch, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, Y, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, Z. So all of those were the name of the letters in Spanish, okay? That's our alphabet, okay? Ese es el alfabeto. Now, the clarifications, let's start. Che. What about letter Che? Okay, so both Che and Eye are not letter or are not part of the alphabet, okay? So these are not classified as extra letters of the alphabet in comparison, for example, to Ñ, okay? This is a letter in the alphabet. These are not, okay? These two just represent sounds, okay? Che, Eye. So, so all those were the letters on the alphabet. An extra clarification I could do is that W, it's for here in Mexico, we call it like that, W, but in Spain they call it V doble. V doble. Why? It's like this twice. V doble. Okay? So that's another way you can find that letter. So, in general, our alphabet will be A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, Ñ, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, y Z. Okay, all those are the letters. Now, what about the phonemes? When we talk about phonemes, it's about the sound of each one of the letters when you are pronouncing it, right? When you are trying to read. Well, here we go with them because those are different sounds. So for this will be A, B, S, Ch, D, E, and here, this is a funny pause because H in Spanish is silent. So be careful when you want to pronounce an H because there's not going to be a sound in there, okay? So just don't pronounce it. E, k, l, m, n, ñ, ñ, o, v, k, r, s, t, u, v, v, x, j, s. Okay, of course, these are going to vary a little bit according to which letter they are combining with. Okay, so this, for example, a lot of times might change and sound like this. Okay, there are a lot of another letters that can have the same effect. So what about this? For example, this is a delicate sound. A lot of people have troubles pronouncing it, and even in here in Mexico, must say. So R have two sounds, the light one and the hard one, right? R in the light sound will be r, r, r. Okay, you need to put your tongue in your palatar, r, r. And if you want to make it strong, when you have a word with two R's on it, it will be r, r. So one is r, 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 more like sliding the tongue, and the other is more like r, making vibrated in the palatal. So talking about phonetics is really, really complicated because it's something that you will need to go super deep. But in general, these are kind of the sounds, whatever these, for example, ch, ch, and these will sound like j, j, okay? So this is really funny because we have a lot of words with this, and the sound will be pollo, amarillo. So careful with this. These are one of the hardest sounds for not native speakers. Along with this, for example, this may sound like an H in English. So yeah, it's kind of hard. So let's go to something called dígrafos. Dígrafos, it's when you put two letters together that make just one sound. Okay, so the examples for them were j, ch, and r. Okay, so for example, this is another one that is really important. We use it a lot in questions and in some of our words. So k, k. For example, when you put it together with it will be que, que. And when you put it together with it will be ki, ki. So que, ki. Some examples of them: queso, 15, quemar. Mhm. The next one is ch, ch. Okay, so for this, chamarra, churro, china. Mhm. J, it's a really good one. Llaves, lluvia, pollo. Mhm. G, g. This is going to be along with vowels again. So, guitarra, juguete, águila. Mm. R, this is a double R. Remember, it's stronger. Make your tongue vibrate, as I told you. R, carro, carretera, correr. Mm. So, imagine that we want to spell these words, okay? Let's spell them together. This, for example, will be A, R, A, Ñ, A. That's how we spell it. Araña. The next one, S, O, M, B, R, A. Sombra. The next one, M, A, Ñ, A, N, A. Mañana. A, H, O, R, A. Ahora. C, A, N, C, I, O, N, E, S. Canciones. E, S, T, U, D, I, A, R, estudiar. And here you have some examples of how to spell words in Spanish. So, for example, try to say your name, spell it in Spanish. For example, mine, A, N, A. Perfect. So, and about phonetics, or the phoneme, A, N, A. Mm? So here you have. Make some examples by yourself. You can use the words I put at the end so you can practice both the letters and the phonemes. And thank you very much for watching. Remember that we provide private lessons. Well, if you're hesitating if taking our classes or not, just call us. Call us or text us at the number it's appearing down here. It's 1832 413 3166 to schedule your private lesson. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next live. Adios.